Welcome to China. Hi guys, once again. So yeah, I'm here at the um, Munich airport in Germany, and I'm just about to board my flight. So it's another road trip, gonna be interesting, and we're going to China this time. So we're gonna be visiting 3 cities. First one's gonna be Beijing, so just stay tuned and let's see how interesting China is. So, just boarded the flight from Jeddah to Beijing. It's gonna be 10 plus hours flight. Hope I can get some sleep. I didn't sleep for the past 2 days very well, so let's go to China. So, just landed in Beijing, China. About to head the passport control. Flight was quite decent. Yeah, not much to say. First impressions, really great. Everything is, I would say, brand new here at the Daxing Airport in Beijing. So let's just move. Let's see what else can Beijing offer. Okay, so I'm finally in downtown Beijing and I'm just heading to my hotel. I'll be there in a few minutes. Finally, a long trip. So, good morning everyone. First morning here in Beijing. A bit hungry, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab something to eat. Then we're gonna start visiting places. So I've just entered the Temple of Heaven. As you can see just behind me, that's the entrance. And we're just walking through the courtyard towards the other side where the temple is. It's here, as you can see. So yeah, I'll just go ahead, take a visit, make a few footages so you can see how it looks like. It's so far, it's really nice and green and well kept. So I think it's gonna be a good one. So at the moment I'm standing at the Mount Altar here, as you can see just behind me. And here there's actually a group of people. And I think that they're trying to stand a sacrificial altar here, and there's a huge crowd, and people are pushing each other just to stand there. As you can see, such a huge crowd. And it seems like half of China actually came here today because it's so crowded. But yeah, nice view, a lot of people, very different, but yeah, very clean as well. So, as you can see, Beihai Park in Beijing, it's sunset. As you can see, looks beautiful. Yeah, it's a huge park. As you can see, it has its own lake. You can rent a boat and you can then drive through it. I would definitely say it's worth a visit. Extremely beautiful. So many things that you can do here. I'll try to go ahead and go that way and make a run through the whole park, but since it's too big, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do so. But nevertheless, let me give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Made it! Yeah, here it is. So, didn't disappoint, went all the way. Looks nice. just one additional thing that I wanted to say. This is the busiest, quietest city I have been into. Beijing, almost all cars are actually either electric or they're hybrid. They're so quiet. There's no noise in the street, and yeah, very, very odd. I mean, it's not that odd, to be honest. They're extremely developed, but then again, you know, just not hearing a sound of an engine is, yeah, very strange even for European standards. So it's already evening, about 8 o'clock here in Beijing. I just went out for a dinner, and by the way, I'm just passing one of the pedestrian streets that goes far, you know, and since it's weekend, there's a lot of things going on, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And this is one of the main streets basically where you can find all of the brands, such as, for example, NBA store behind me is just Adidas, and just in front of me is Nike as well. So yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of things going on. Just to show you, by the way, additional, yeah, I think it's some kind of folklore. Looks really nice, and there's a lot of people at the moment outside, and a lot of these groups that are just performing. Very lovely. I love Beijing so far. It's been perfect. So let me go ahead, let me take my dinner, and then we'll see what we're gonna do afterwards. Okay, so I just finished my meal. It was some kind of a chicken. I don't know which one, because the menu is not in English. But I just know that it was a chicken. It was quite delicious, as you saw. Very rich plate. I liked it pretty much, and the cake was great as well. So, yeah. Very, very nice meal, and now that I'm full, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and do a bit of walking, see if there's anything that I can visit at these hours. So yeah, let's see. Just stay tuned. We'll figure out something. So, yeah, I decided to actually visit tonight Tiananmen Square. Anyways, I'm planning to see it tomorrow, but I just wanted to see how it looks like at night. So, yeah, that's where I'm heading right now. There's about 1.5 km to it, so I'm just taking a light walk and just soaking up everything that's around me. And once again, Beijing is extremely beautiful, and yeah, definitely above my expectations, way above my expectations. I wasn't expecting it to be bad, I was expecting it to be good, but this is definitely beyond my expectations. So everything that I can say at the moment is job well done, Beijing. So I'm just standing here in front of the National Museum. Apparently the road's closed for pedestrians. You can't go to the Tiananmen Square. There are police checks on both sides. So it seems I'm not gonna be visiting Tiananmen Square tonight, but it just wasn't my luck. But the good thing is, I actually did manage to book tickets to see the Imperial Palace and Tiananmen Square, so I might not see it tonight, I'll see it tomorrow. And as you can see on the other side, at night it just looks wonderful, and it's really just a tough luck that you can't go by walk and see it. An early morning here in Beijing. Well, it's not that early, to be honest. It's around 10:30 in the morning, and I'm heading to Forbidden City. I booked the tickets, as I said last night, and I'm gonna be visiting. No, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna visit, see what it looks like. I've read about it. They say it's great, so we're gonna see. It's already such a huge crowd, as you can see behind me, and also on the other side as well. So if you're a bit lucky, I'm not gonna have too much of an issue to go in straight away without waiting for too long. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's visit the Forbidden City. Just one additional thing that I wanted to add here. As you can see, these icons on the edges of the roofs of buildings in the Forbidden City are actually representing the importance of that particular building in the Forbidden City. The more icons it has on the edges, the more important the building is. tour is almost done, so I'm just eating my ice cream at the Forbidden City. Not a bad one though. Quite nice, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're done with the Forbidden City. The place you should definitely visit. Extremely large with a lot of things to see. So if you're staying in Beijing, definitely book your tickets there earlier online. You have to send an email and then you just come next day and pick up the tickets and you can visit. Tell you so large portions. So you can see from this side, kung pao chicken. Quite decent portion, and you also get this soup with it. So yeah, I think it's good. Let's give it a go. Let's see. Thank you very much. Okay, so my shredded chicken just came as well. Everything seems perfect so far, but as always, I have to taste it in order to be able to tell you whether it's good or not. So let's dive into it. Actually, I'm going to take the sauce first. It was okay. I really like this kung pao. Good morning, everyone. 7 a.m., 7 in the morning, and I just went out of my hotel and I'm going to a subway station because I have to go to the place where we are meeting because I'm going to a Chinese or a Great Wall. So I booked a tour via TripAdvisor and heading there. So yeah, that's what the one that you just can't miss when in China, in Beijing. So stay tuned and let's go ahead. Let's see what it looks like to be at one of the 7 wonders.
many people. When we arrive the scenic area, if we do not finish that, we will miss the best time for visiting.
On my way to a Great Wall of China. Just taking a cable car, as you can see, so we're heading to the top. Quite nice ride. Just walking up the Great Wall of China, and the steepness and a walk reminds me of what I did in Petra, Jordan just a few months ago. Very demanding, but one step at a time, right? That's where I just came from. Hell of too many steps. Whew. Let's go to the other side. This is just one side of the wall. The eastern side. Now I'll actually be going to the western, which is, I think, a bit less steep, but it's longer. So let's see. Okay, so I'm at the moment at some kind of a peak point, let's say. This is actually where the green, because the wall here is separated into two different paths. One is green, one is red. I'm on a green path, and that's the cable car with which we came here. So basically, you come to tower number 4, and then you go the way I just came back from. Which is tower number 1, so this way pretty much. And then you come back to tower number 4. You can either take a cable car down, you can take a ride down with the toboggan, so that's what I'm going to take right now, or you can actually keep walking from tower number 4, which is pretty much here, to tower number 6, where the second line starts. So yeah, let me go ahead, let me take this downhill ride, and let's see how it is, and then I'm gonna actually be going to the red path, and hopefully I can reach the last 20th tower. Welcome to China. Welcome to China. Let's go. Come on. Woo! They said no phone, but who cares? No stopping. Do not stretch out your hands and feet. So, as you can see, just going down the slope. Yeah. Am I enjoying it? Yeah, I am. Some reason you have to reduce the speed. As you can see, you have this lever is basically faster and slower, and this is actually we're getting somewhere. Yay, this is what I want. Come on. It says no stopping. Now let's get that speed. No stopping. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Come on. Yeehaw! Let's go. Woo! We're going. We're going. Come on. Yes. Yes, that's what I like. Come on. Woo! Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the shit. That's pretty much it. Certain parts were really fun, certain parts weren't because we were too slow, so yeah. Might try it once again, we'll see. Okay, so first thing, I need to make a correction. The red cable car doesn't actually take you to the 4th power, it takes you to the 14th. So from this point on, you actually have 6, I think, more towers. Nevertheless, it's still a long way up. As you can see just here behind me. Yeah, a lot of steps to actually go there. I'm gonna try, as I said, to go all the way up, but we'll see. Hey, by the way, yeah, because you saw there are a lot of school kids here who are visiting as well. Just as in India, I had several kids approaching me and wanting to take a picture, so of course I accommodated that. Yeah, additional interesting thing. Currently in the 15th tower. As you can see, huge crowd. I think, you know, farther you go, the less the crowd there is. So, let's see. That's where we're heading. Just making a short break on my way up. Many more steps to go. For those who doubt it, number 20 in the bag. We're here at the top. Just amazing view. Look at this. Yeah, that's what I like. Okay, so back from the trip, back to the Beijing subway station. My phone that I'm using for navigation and payments just went off, but that's okay, because I managed to actually buy buy a ticket for public transportation just before it turned off, shut itself down. So, and I know where I have to go, which stations to take, and I'm gonna be fine with going back to my hotel. But yeah, it was interesting experience, very nice, Great Wall of China, very interesting. I would definitely advise you to go there. You're gonna be a bit tired after it, definitely, because there's a lot of walking, but yeah. Plan it in your trip. If you're in China, in Beijing, definitely can't miss a thing. So, just gonna go back at hotel and you'll see what I'm doing next. So, good morning everyone. It's around 5 a.m. Here in Beijing, and obviously, as you know, there's one thing that has been eluding me for the past few days while I've been here in Beijing, and I'm about to rectify that. And that particular thing is obviously the Tiananmen Square, for which you have to have special reservations, so on and so on. So I woke up this morning to go ahead and visit the square. I did the reservation the other day, and I booked an early reservation for the flag raising. That basically means that they actually every morning, the Chinese army is actually lifting the flag on this biggest square in the world, which can actually which is so huge that it can actually receive up to 1 million people. So they're raising the flag every morning, and they're lowering the flag every sunset, every single day during the year. So should be a nice thing. So let's just head that way. Okay, so finally in. Actually in it, just on that side is Tiananmen Square, where the flag will be raised, I think, in approximately an hour. And also on this other side, this is called the Tiananmen Tower. Where during the day you can also make an appointment and climb up there and see how it goes from over there. There's already a lot of people here. I'll try to go ahead and cross the street somehow and get to the other side. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so we just watched the flag raising performance here at Tiananmen Square, and I was actually on the opposite side of the road, so I can see how it goes. But and I just moved to the Tiananmen Square itself. As you can see, this is the flag that was raised just a few minutes ago. Obviously, the square is still, as you can see, pretty much full, even though many people left. For those of you who don't know, actually, Tiananmen Square is famous for, they call it here, I think, 4th June incident. Basically, what has happened, there were massive protests in 1989, mainly led by a student and a workers' union, due to ongoing issues with inflation and purchasing power of Chinese people. And after several weeks of those huge protests, I think it was June 4th when the People Liberation Army, basically Chinese army, dispatched their units, and there were many people killed, and some even call it a massacre. So the numbers themselves have never been precise, ranging from a few hundred deaths to even few thousands, and unfortunately this is what Tiananmen Square is famous about. Nevertheless, as you can see, it's extremely beautiful. Huge place, obviously, as I said earlier on, can accommodate up to 1 million people, which is the biggest square in the world. Well, makes it the biggest square in the world. So, yeah, we'll just walk a bit, see what's on each side of it, and that would be pretty much it for Beijing. And from here, we're going to Dalian.